Conservative question number 5, which is Richard Eddy, who has two questions on planning department backlogs and delays.
Mayor, I thank the Mayor for his replies. I've got 2 supplementaries. One, I agree that the recent successful appointment of graduate planners should address the situation, albeit probably slowly. Does the Mayor agree with my view that actually all groups have a part to play in reducing the current planning backlog?
Yes, I do. As an organisation that should be committed to the good of Bristol and making sure that our departments are really facing outward to meet the needs of the city and not being subjected to political gaming. I agree. I'm going to say something, and it's hard to say it, Councillor Eddy, and it's even more hard because I don't think it's the first time I said it. But it's just to say to congratulate you on the way you've chaired planning committee, and I did watch the video at the beginning of the summer as well, where you had to deal with a very theatrical moment that was less about the welfare of Bristol and more about leaflet material, and you throughout the time you dealt with that very well. And I would also say, as chair, even though we're from different parties, you have looked at the needs of the city and supported delivery in Bristol, which is what the city actually needs. So we do appreciate that. And the further we can get away from political opportunism, around the need to develop the city, the sooner we'll be able to really make sure that our planning officers' full efforts are directed towards making sure that we get the scale and kind of development Bristol needs. We need to safeguard that capacity.
Can we stick to the supplementary questions? So do you have a second supplementary?
Indeed, Deputy Lord Mayor, could I press the Mayor one step further? Could I ask him his opinion of those who may respond with knee-jerk opposition to development and regeneration and seek to actually misuse the member referral scheme to delay development?
Yeah, I mean, we've got quite a bit of that going on now. Members really I would suggest misusing council processes to delay us meeting the needs of the city in the right way, and I think very dimly of it. I think the real challenge for Bristol, and the challenge that's faced Bristol City Council in the past, is how does it become an outward-looking organisation that's focused on the needs of the city as we see them, rather than an organisation that's consumed by political opportunism and bun fights and manufactured conflicts. We're seeing quite a bit of that. We got one live at the moment in relation to Lockleys as well. So it's a shame, and it costs the city. And as I said, we think dimly of it.
Thank you, Mayor. Okay.